Streamlabs says I'm up. Stream preview on Twitch says I'm up. Let me get a little cheaty and get my phone up. Bear with me for a second. I'm just trying to. Honestly, I'm just trying to bump the numbers. It's a little shameless, but I could give a shit. All right. All right. Make sure my phone's not screaming, so I can actually talk without everybody getting an echo. All right. I said I was going to do it. I promised I was going to do it. And so I shall. I had to run an experiment stream, got some good advice from one of the viewers. Updated my rig, and now with luck, I'm going to be able to stream Hogwarts Legacy without crashes. I'm not going to go super ham with the graphics, because that was kind of the problem. The graphics card and the CPU were bottlenecking, and I'd only had 16 gigs of RAM, and they were just sitting in the main menu. It was occupying like 14 and a half of the 16 gigs. So there was no capacity for my RAM to take up the slack from any bottlenecking. So I went and got another 16 gig stick. Now I'm working with 32 gigs of potential RAM. And if I go in and Alt-R to get my performance. Okay, yeah, I gotta share this. This is hilarious a little bit. This is my diagnostic screen, where you can see that I'm running at 16 gigs capacity, just sitting in the main menu, running about half-ish GPU, maybe a little more than a third CPU, but it's all there. That system memory, that would have resulted in a crash just booting up the game and trying to stream. That's why it didn't work, and I'm so glad I took my viewers' advice and changed that up. So now I can bring this to you, not necessarily at the highest resolution, but it will certainly do. Close that for the sake of my computer. I have played this before. I bought this computer specifically to play this game. So the and I used to have the settings set on absolute minimum, like as low as it could. So now I'm pretty confident that I can run medium resolution with low quality ray tracing, which should result in a fairly good picture, honestly. So that's enough for me. It's certainly enough for me to play the game, and it looks at least 720 quality for when I eventually post this to YouTube, and for the Twitch streamers or Twitch watchers. Either way, I wanted to spread out into this because I was getting into the boring part of 7 Days to Die. It would have just been endless tier 6 quests from that point on, and even though I'm still not sure what happens after tier 6 is like complete, I'm going to give myself enough time for at least until actual version 1.0 comes out for standard people, because I'm not a big enough streamer to have gotten the early access. So, in the meantime, we shall protect the magical world from evil, as I try desperately to remember at all times where my fingers are on this damn keyboard. I swear my fingers will get fumbled up to hell and back trying to keep up with this. Without many more said, let me go into it. I am going to stay pretty bog default for character creation. I'm not going to waste a lot of your time with this. However, I would be remiss if I didn't at least read out the letter that we all, as children, wished we had gotten after we had read that book from J.K. Rowling. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th-year student. Term begins on the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstance, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Eleazar Fig to help you hone your spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. I still want to know what the actual relation is to the Weasleys we all know and love from the book and the movies. Now, I'm gonna go with that guy. I'm gonna change his hair color to solid black because my hair color IRL is black. So that'll do. I'll give him a cool. We're gonna role play this a little bit. That this doesn't exist until after the introduction stage. We're gonna pretend he got hurt a little bit in the vault. And I don't think I'm spoiling anything, because if you don't know what Hogwarts Legacy is all about by now, then you just haven't been paying attention to any Hogwarts Legacy playthroughs. We're gonna give this guy some thin eyebrows, maybe not so angry, and I know I'm dang near colorblind, but I'm pretty sure that's a decent brown eye color. But remember, I'm color deficient, so it's a little interesting for me to try and differentiate certain colors. And there are so many options. Like, legitimately, who wants some of these? Some are cool, like that. Oh, where was it? Like the light inner, dark outer is actually kind of cool. But I think that's a decent brown, so we'll carry on. Now, voice 1, story. I'm actually interested in getting through the game without having to restart a lot. I know normally I go normal, but for the case... Actually, you know what? Screw it. Normal it is. We can always change it later if I get bogged down. And of course, my name is Crazy of the Wolf family. I'm going to be in a wizard dorm. Thank you very much. I am interested. I've heard the rumors. I saw the YouTube video about it, that there is a Hogwarts Legacy 2 in development. I hope they come up with more than just...
That was quite something.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, one male and one female voice. Like, there is no variation whatsoever, and I can't help but wonder if that's because they just didn't want to shell out the money for multiple voice actors. But altering it really doesn't help.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm a few cobwebs and some dust. That was quite something. It was wonderful.
Yeah, that...
I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
That pitch does nothing. Holy crap, dog. Scare the piss out of me? Alright. Bog standard dude. Not too much time wasted in character creation. Let us carry on. Cross your fingers, no crashes. And I will admit, the reason I got this computer for this game was because my laptop couldn't even make it through the first cutscene
It appears
without
we're
crashing.
almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Poof.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I can't help but admire the writing for the story of this game. Like, we're just a few minutes in, and already, like, you know who you are, you know what you are. Eleazar has already come across as the super wise mentor. George is just this lovable ministry goof. You've already attached yourself to the characters, and you haven't even seen the title yet. Like, that's good writing. You can't... They don't write stories like that anymore. This is good stuff. And whatever your opinion of J.K. Rowling, bless her soul for creating such an amazing world that we all play in. And I'm part of it too, because I haven't published any of it yet, but I have a fan fiction I'm trying to write in the Harry Potter universe. And it remains, Harry Potter remains the number one most populous by stories
A new student.
on fanfiction.net.
Yes, sir.
At like
I'm starting school as a fifth year.
800,000 stories or something like that.
Extraordinary.
Incredible.
It is indeed.
Blows away
None of the
every other
faculty has ever
category,
heard of
every other
anyone being
topic
admitted
by
to
like
Hogwarts so
100,000
late.
easy.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
This is what I'm talking about. This conversation between the two of them, it
Have
flows
you
so
seen this?
naturally. Like, that is awesome writing. And good voice acting.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do
Hang on!
Oh, yeah, as opposed to the alternative. This is an awesome bit of keeping up with the lore. Staying so true to the lore. You just watched George bite it, get bit, and now you can see Thestrals. Actually, I gotta admit, I feel bad for the Thestrals. I hope they all get out okay, because I can only imagine they're scattering to the winds and the dragon's chasing them down. I feel so bad for the Thestrals. A little casual wandless magic. Nothing much. But I suppose if Harry could do it at the age of 14...
Are you alright?
I mean, he was wandering around,
Perhaps
fumbling for his wand and just begging, Lumos, Lumos, come on, Lumos! And then it just goes,
potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
without being in contact with his hand, proving, and I don't care who you are, proving that wandless magic does exist. I'm looking at you, all you fan fiction writers. It's not impossible, and it's not something special.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
Yeah, that Wiggenweld is some good
I would.
shit.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
I mean, I know why we're here, but why in the middle of a cave, though? Although I suppose it would have to be somewhere out of the line of sight of everybody. Even if a place like this wouldn't be accessible or probably even visible to the average
How far did that port key take us?
muggle.
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
I love how I had to
Mind
get a
your
better
step.
computer and a better graphics card to be able to realize that the mountains of the Scottish Highlands are on the other side of this body of water back there in the distance, way in the background. I just never noticed it before. I thought they were just clouds.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
The old light magic versus dark magic philosophy.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
The center or my center? How philosophical are we getting here, Professor? I mean, I can go all Shaolin on it if you want me to. Find your center. Focus. And don't forget to power slide.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Oh,
Thank
yes.
you, sir.
I am going full Legend of Zelda. I am going to be the bane of every pot on this island. And bird, apparently. Thank God those ones don't chase you down like the cuckoos do. Secrets! That's not much, but secrets!
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Good grief! You can tell that I'm experienced at RPGs. I don't like to let stones go unturned.
Steady yourself.
Oh no! I was thinking about opening up my trench coat and just jumping up as high as I can, seeing what happened. I mean, the water doesn't look that rough. I might survive.
Almost there.
Almost, he says. Any more pots? I said I was going to go full Legend of Zelda on this thing.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Carry on.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
And moving right along. I am the danger to all pots. I should have named myself Link.
Enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Come on, there you go. Okay. And Dutchy.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Really fancy for a private entrance, I must say. Like, I can't imagine what it must have cost him. Like, that dude must have been loaded.
Hello?
I'm gonna do my best to try and let the cutscenes play out and not talk over them, but I can't promise anything. Ahem. Wake up, get out of your rack. I'd have been an asshole.
It can't be.
I'd have dropped something heavy on his desk.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
And legitimately, that goblin, like, lucked out, you would think.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
I mean, or he was the most
Precisely.
inept goblin in all of Gringotts.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Why else would they put him
yes,
here
of
at
course.
an entrance that, like, nobody had been at for God knows how long?
This way, then. Stay close. After you.
Actually, I'm surprised he didn't give the traditional whistle.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
Keep your hands and arms inside the cart at all times while the ride is in motion. Thank you for joining us at Six Flags.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Oh wait, no,
In
it's
fact,
Universal
you'll
Studios,
see
isn't
quite
it?
a few on our way to vault number 12.
Or
As we
near
speak,
enough.
We're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest. Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts? They are most uncommon. Only one with
I wouldn't
great
know. I've never
wealth
been able to
or
go.
power, or both could have arranged for such a service.
I can't afford to go to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter
You'll want to take a breath.
park.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure. Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you? Heard of it?
Read about it.
These are the lower vaults
And watched
that
it.
we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
On your way. Go run to your master, little goblin. Go run.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there. He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I wonder why. Do 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 do
Here we
do.
are.
Gotta love the musical score.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
Oh, nice
A
Celtic
goblin
knot.
has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
All right. Let me get to Luton. Man, I can only imagine imagine what the hell kind of work must have gone into making all these rails down through here. These caves seem so natural, so you know they weren't mining this area for iron.
What
At
do you
least the parts
suppose
that
we should
aren't
be looking for?
vault doors
I'm
and
not sure.
pillars.
Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected.
Shimmer.
Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
All right.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again.
I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Touch. You'd think he would figure out in this day and age
This
to
is
not
no ordinary
touch
vault.
shit in the
I
magical
suspect
world.
we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Well, carry on, Professor. We're burning daylight. Daylight come and me wanna go to school.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
I hear breathing in children's voices. That's a little disturbing.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Yep. And then there was
Lumos.
light.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
It has begun.
Look out!
Time to kick names and take ass. I mean, screw it. I said what I said.
Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Exposo! Confuso! Descendo!
next. And teacher, go bye-bye.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Hey.
Where am I supposed to go?
Treasure. You're supposed to go towards the treasure
What's
chest.
happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Darkness.
Lumos. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
And one more. There we go.
Revelio.
Any more? Treasure? Treasure? Okay.
Lumos.
Let's get this party started.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
I am down with that.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
I'm aware of Protego.
Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Oh, I pushed you. I gotta get on that.
Stupefy!
Don't try and shoulder check me, bitch.
Stupefy!
I'll be along with you in a minute. Ah! I said I'd be with you in a minute. Hey!
Stupefy!
Well, I did ask for normal difficulty. Potion.
Revelio!
Any more secrets?
Lumos.
Okay. Light the candle.
Revelio.
A door. Congratulations, you have made a door. Creepy door that looks like a portal sucking things in. I mean, look at the wisps on the side. It's literally sucking shit in like it's going to a different dimension. And through.
Revelio.
Ah, yes. Treasure! And since I know it's there, more treasure! Be with you in a minute. Treasure. I like treasure. Investigate. Yes, this cutscene was the one that my laptop couldn't handle. I mean, to be fair, it's a laptop, and it's like 3, almost 4 years old. So there's not gonna be much it's gonna be able to handle.
How did you...
in relation to like modern gaming?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Yeah, I wonder what a centuries-old wizard had to think about, too.
Follow my lead.
Professor McGonagall will be proud.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why.
We were... It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
I would expect a teacher of...
Who were they?
I'm not sure exactly what Fig teaches, but
sir,
a professor as old as him, I'm sure he would have seen a memory like that and immediately put the clues together.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I
gotta say, I do
meant
like his
that
shoulder guards.
the
Those things are
instructions to Vault
badass.
12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I mean, my theory is kind of proven correct.
I have no patience for traitors.
He's either the most worthless goblin they had available, or the least
we?
liked to be
I'm
put
not giving you
on
anything.
that entrance for that vault.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
You've activated my trap card. Emergency summon, Ancient Guardian. Move, old man. Bam.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ah, that music. Ah, chills. Every time, chills. I must have seen like 3 different people play this. I played it myself, and I still get the chills. Ah, goosebumps. I gotta say, I am really proud of these guys for the creators, Portkey Games, all of these guys, for not kowtowing to the woke crowd that was trying to cancel this game. Like, legitimately, it's a story. It's a world that doesn't really even. It's been open to the public. It's open to the world now. It doesn't even belong exclusively to J.K. Rowling anymore.
I'm no expert,
It's like
but
there are enough fans that came together to make certain things actually canon.
I need to study this locket as soon as I
So,
can, but
you
first
know,
I must contact the ministry.
Right and power
They need to know what happened
has
to
left her
George and
hands.
the
So
wand of
deal with it.
Ranrock. For the moment,
This is a
I ask
game.
that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Besides which, these guys added in a character that has the deepest voice for any woman I've ever met. So this woke crowd and their gender ideology nonsense can go take a hike.
Phineas Nigellus Black.
Sirius's great-grandfather.
Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
The least liked headmaster of
Fig,
all Hogwarts
nice of you
history.
to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem
Enough.
has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Yes, I do.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well.
I'm sure they do.
You do not give up easily, do you? You are undaunted by challenges that lie ahead, and your loyalty to a friend delayed your arrival here this evening.
Yes.
Perhaps you belong in Hufflepuff.
I linked my account with Pottermore. I am a puff. I don't give a shit. Hate all you want, but call me an old duffer and I will find you. Anytime now.
Hufflepuff!
Oh, and one more thing.
Here
Due
it
to the
comes.
unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
And we understand why he was Hogwarts' most hated headmaster ever.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Now, if we run under basic assumption, as a Weasley, she might be either
It's quite
Arthur or
uncommon for a
Ron's
student to begin as a
great-grandmother.
fifth year. Might be a bit of work, but I'm sure that's never stopped you before.
It hasn't, Professor.
Now, here we are at the entrance to the Hufflepuff common room.
This is the entrance.
Indeed. I will explain what to do, but I hesitate to do it myself as one errant knock leads to being doused in vinegar. Most unpleasant. You must tap the barrel, 2 from the bottom, middle of the second row, in the rhythm of Helga Hufflepuff. Well done. Now go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
So running on the assumption that she's either the great-grandmother or great-great-grandmother of Ron, would that mean that her daughter or granddaughter is Ron's great-aunt Tessa, who owned that monstrosity that he had to wear for the frickin' Yule Ball? Because I don't see anybody wearing anything like that nonsense here. Like, no one's wearing something that god-awful, so I have no idea where the hell they got it from. Ah, yes. A spot of tea to wake you up in the morning.
My mother was shocked the first time I sent her an owl from Hogwarts. She'd never seen anything like it. She's a muggle, so of course that makes sense. Oh,
Ooh, pastries.
what was that face?
My mother sent me a howler after I got a paw on my transfiguration owl. Without a doubt, one of the most embarrassing moments of my life.
I've heard.
What? Man, I was listening to somebody's conversation. Come on, what the hell was that?
There are a few students here I'd like to send a howler to.
How do owls know where to deliver their letters?
I don't send many owls to myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that.
Gotta send yourself letters. Holy crap. I mean, who am I to speak? I'm talking to nobody right now because even though it says right now I have 2 viewers on my Twitch chat, or my Twitch monitor, I know that's only the monitor itself and my phone off to the side. I had 4. I don't know what happened. Nice apple. Hello, Lenora.
Oh, hello. She's awfully regal, isn't she?
Is that your owl?
I don't know who she is. Likely one of the Hufflepuffs around here. Owls choose their own company anyway. Wait, you're the new 5th year. Quite the dramatic entrance you made. Can't imagine wanting to call attention to yourself, especially since everyone will be watching to see how much you already know.
Dick all, apparently. I know Lumos, and that's it.
I am a bit concerned. I have a lot of catching up to do.
Indeed. 4 years of schoolwork is a bit... Being that far behind, I'd feel so... inadequate. Of course, presumably, as a hard-working Hufflepuff, you'll prove yourself in no time. I'm hard-working too, as you might suspect. But sometimes I think I should have been a Ravenclaw. I've rather a searing wit. At least people have always told me so.
I don't know.
Lenora,
Bluntly
by the way.
speaking the way you
Lenora
did, I
Emily.
thought you might have been a Gryffindor.
Well, mustn't keep you. You've such a lot to do.
Sure as hell had no gift for subtlety.
Do you really think you should have been in Ravenclaw?
Well, my brothers were. They both work in the ministry now. I suppose you could say that wit runs in the family. My aunt was a Gryffindor, though, and I've always had plenty in common with her. Determination, valor, daring. The old sorting hat was spoiled for choice with me.
It was nice meeting you, Lenora.
Of course. Adieu.
Yeah, I'd have been more in line with the Gryffindor choice.
Revelio.
Well, carrying on. Hey, Friar. Oh, he ain't talking.
Oh, Uncle, this doesn't sound like you. Something's wrong.
I like this girl's side quest.
Hello there. You're the new Hufflepuff, yes? I'm Adelaide. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Is everything all right?
Oh, yes. I'm just a bit distracted. Letter from my uncle. So tell me, I've been hearing all sorts of rumors. Were you really nearly gobbled up by a dragon?
Yeah.
That one is true. Not the typical start to a new school.
That's dreadful. Well, I'm glad you made it here alive. Well, anyway, I imagine you have lots to do. I hope you have a wonderful first day.
Are you sure everything is all right with your uncle?
Oh, yes. He travels for
No,
work.
everything is
always
not all right
busy.
with her uncle.
I'm sure he
We'll
just
see
wrote
him.
it in a rush.
Eventually.
Nothing to worry about.
I really have to learn how to keep talking whenever I look over and see that my viewers are more than 2.
Thank you, Adelaide.
Might
Be seeing you.
Might give
Of
incentive
course.
for people to stick
And good
around.
luck.
Yeah, like this. 'Cause now I see that there's more viewers, so I ought to talk more.
It's all right. You don't need to be frightened, little cat.
Oh, just leave the cat alone. Cats keep their own company.
I can't
Like-
quite reach.
And you are certainly not one.
Come on, you went that way. Hope they can catch him.
Hiss,
Big
run
castle
off.
for
Yep,
a
typical
student
cat.
to get lost in, let alone a cat.
I'm sure the cat will be
you'll
fine.
find your way all right. I mean, it can be a bit overwhelming at first. I still get lost sometimes. Welcome to Hufflepuff, by the way. Really glad to have you in our house. I'm Arthur.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Was that your cat?
No, one of the first years, I think. Don't have any pets of my own, unfortunately. My mother doesn't think too highly of them, especially magical ones.
Between this guy and Lenora, everybody's so involved with everybody
sorry to hear
else's
that.
pets.
I think magical beasts are rather incredible.
Best thing about coming to Hogwarts. Nifflers, glumbumbles, bowtruckles. I thought they were only pictures in books before. Well, Dad did bring home a puffskein once. Mum was furious. Anyway, I better go make sure the first year's caught that cat. Don't want them to be late on their first day.
Have you ever had a pet, Arthur?
No. My mother's a muggle, and as soon as the puffskein that my dad brought home stuck its tongue up her nose, it went right back to the shop.
That is actually kind of funny. I'd have kept the puffskein for that alone.
Nice meeting you, Arthur, and good luck finding that cat.
Thank you. Try not to get lost in the castle yourself.
I think pets are the epitome of chaos.
Is the new Hufflepuff out of bed yet?
It's part of the fun of having a pet.
Weasley's waiting for them outside the common room.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I'm ready to
I've been
learn a
dreaming
few
of
spells,
this day
yes.
for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are.
That way I can do a
Make the
little bit
most of
more
it.
than light up dark
you only
corners.
have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level
A much better
exams.
description than
They
Umbridge
will
ever gave.
determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical
But maybe that's
Education at the
because
Ministry,
Professor Weasley's not
we've
treating us
devised
as though
something
we're
extraordinary
inept
to ensure your
3-year-olds.
success. Here you are.
A book. Fancy getting a book in a school.
What is it?
It is a wizard's
book.
field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I have to say, I imagine it would be much behoove.
Thank you,
It would
Professor.
behoove you so greatly
What do you
to
mean it
make
will keep track
multiple
of what's
copies of that
learning?
thing.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Although maybe it's just unique magic and they can't really make one for every...
Revelio.
Oh, come on. I know there's one there.
This way.
Yeah, sure.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Old boy was worried about cats in
I
his castle.
certainly would have appreciated something like
Meanwhile,
the
I
field
heard a
guide when
mouse
I was
squeak
a
over there.
student.
The cat'll be
Using
fine.
the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
And there goes
Do
the
keep
third
up.
viewer again. It is a little annoying. Watch him come, watch him go. I'm not that boring, am I?
Simply cast Revelio on it,
Revelio.
and we'll see what the guide says.
The House Elf recipe book. Hooray. Okay. Gotta go through the tutorial nonsense. Yes. Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay.
Clever, isn't it?
Nuts.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Carrying on.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Yay, map. Okay. I love how they shoehorn you out here. Like, you're trying to explore the area around. You can see these shimmers of pages, and you just all you want to do is go back to them, but they yank you halfway across
And
the
here
school.
we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
If I have one complaint about this game, it's that
You can get almost
it's how
anywhere in
handholdy
the
it is
castle
until it
quickly
finally
from
lets you
Central
go.
Hall.
Like, I get it. There are
Oh,
certain
there's
things we
something
need to
happening
know
here.
about.
It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Still.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Lost. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get into it.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Loyalty.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today.
Finally, they're going to start
And
letting me
remember to
go on my
use
own.
Your field guide.
You start wandering
Will be
around and
invaluable to you.
power leveling.
And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Revelio. It's good to see you, Professor.
I had to
And
get
you.
that.
I was
That was
hoping
annoying
our
the hell out of
paths
me.
would cross today.
What's up,
before
Dan?
You immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch.
I mean,
It
you're
was
not
right
wrong.
to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
I'm with
Good.
Fig on this one.
Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of
Release me, old
guides,
man. Let me go.
and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
All right. Okay. Yeah, let's go with Accio first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful.
Well, I hope I get to help
Now,
alleviate
sounds
some of that
like
boredom,
you've
Dan.
Quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand.
Oh.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander.
No, I feel
He's an
that
exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
if I'm ever off
I
of
shall
work for
reach
too
out
long,
when I have more information
like
about her
I've been off
mysterious
multiple days
locket.
this week,
For now, focus
and now I
on
have to
your
go
classes
in
and
this
pay
weekend.
attention. More than your owls may hinge on the
I've
magic
been
you are able
bored
to
off
master within these
out of my
walls.
skull. Tempted sorely to just do some of this Twitch streaming, just to alleviate some of the boredom. The person who associated with this quest doesn't seem to be. Oh, there she is. There you are.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty.
I mean, you
But
are.
it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If
I'll
I
have a
have
look.
the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have.
I absolutely will. Immediate
Do come
run.
and find me if you stumble on something illuminating.
Lumos.
Collect the butterfly. Where are you? I know you're over here somewhere. Oh, right? I have to activate that damn thing. Okay.
Spot must be a clue.
Now back to the
I
fat
should
man.
look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location.
That's
from the
exactly what I was
paint.
talking about.
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
It's not necessarily that I'm missing work, but being at home with nothing to do is just annoying.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
And I bet you never thought you'd say that either. That you're so bored you actually wish you could return to school. But it's a thing. Now, 11, 10, minus 2, 8. Bring on the spider. There we go. And 17, 5, and the quintuped and the hydra, 14. So we're looking for 3. We're looking for the rune spore. I finally remembered what the hell that snake's name is. Three-headed snake. It's called a rune spore. Not a hydra. That thing has 9 heads. Magic. A scarf. I mean... yeah, I suppose. Well, oh, no, not this one. Neck item. This thing, which has offense. But we're also going to hide it, because I don't like scarves. And now we'll go over here. Oh. Oops. Wrong side.
I thought Professor Black.
Covered in plants. I wonder what class is that way. Secrets! Open back up, damn it. Oh my god, I would screw with the first year by sticking behind there and pounding my fist on the other side, just screaming, "Help! Let me out!" Let's see, what are we at? The 10 months of school, you want summer for the 2 months off, and when the summer goes, you want to not be so hot. Yeah. Something to do. When you return to school, regret life choices, wish you did something that summer. Yeah, that's kind of the way of it. There's a lot of things I often wish I would have done during my summer vacations. But mostly I just stayed in my house and played video games.
I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
Yeah,
All very logical, I suppose.
that's part of what they
Pity I
say.
was
Like
so
hindsight
close
is
to solving
20/20.
it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth.
Now, I know I'm tracking something. I gotta be. Quests. Start with the Accio. Lead on. Screw you and your loot, dude. Moving on. Yeah, I definitely understand the wish of doing something
Revelio.
with my summer vacation. Oftentimes, I actually kind of wished I had gotten into some sort of program. You know, some day camp or other such organization that would have actually taken up my time and given me some sort of experience to enjoy that summer with. But I almost never did.
Revelio.
There is a chest. Wait. Ha! Somebody brewing a potion in the bathroom. Who'da thunk it?
Professor Ronan.
Revelio.
We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get there.
This is what makes it a 10 out of 10 game. The ability to pet the animals. Aw, poor kitty. Money. Money is good.
It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight! It's a bold attack! Was the minister
Okay.
a boot or the minister a flack?
Grab
Stop it,
horn.
Peeves, you'll get us in trouble.
1, 4, 5. I need.
She says
Wait
it's
a minute.
boot and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention.
7. So
And
I'll
you're
need
both wrong
the.
anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
Well,
It wasn't boots and it
whatever the
wasn't
hell that
flack,
thing is.
But you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
I love cats. Well, I like my cat. It's mostly because I understand cats.
I tried to brew some ammo dental once.
Understanding cats is ironically a lot like understanding women. They're going to do their own thing.
Behind
Whatever it is you say,
There's an open
they're
seat
going to do
here.
their own thing.
Thank you.
And there's
Hello,
very little
I
you're
am
going to be able to
Nettie.
do about it.
So you are the new student.
They might hiss at you, they might
you
rub
met
up on you,
Professor Ronan?
but it is entirely dependent on their mood at the time.
Shall we begin?
Predicting a woman is
Welcome to
impossible.
Year 5 of charms. Now, this will be
Just
a
like predicting a
crucial
cat
year
is damn
in
near
your
impossible.
Education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can
Although I
anyone
suppose that's
here
half the
tell me
fun
the
of being
difference
around, of
between the
being with a woman.
incantations of the color change
You never know
and
what the.
growth charms?
There's always a surprise
Anyone?
around the corner waiting.
Anyone? Hmm?
Well, some of us like the pure chaos of it.
I am afraid it is too late to study now. Hmm. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
This man needs to go back to bed. Look, he's in his pajamas.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
The consummate Ravenclaw. Not expecting good behavior. Not expect a cat. And it goes crazy. Pet a cat only when it wants it. Need food on exact time. Likes attack. It's just yeah. That's a lot of the same things as dealing with a woman in your life can be like. And I'm sure I'll get hate for it, but
Accio.
When you have a creature that literally looks at you and says, I don't know why you can't understand why leave me alone sometimes means leave me alone and sometimes means I want to cuddle. It's like, well, then say what you mean.
Without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's
And
enough
any
of that.
married man will let you know that
As you all seem to have the
having a
basics
wife
down
or a
and it is an
girlfriend
exceptionally lovely day,
is like
I was
having your own
thinking
personal
that we might have
small
ourselves
time
a
bully.
little excursion outside for a
Especially
spot
when
of
we
fresh
upset
air.
them and they get mad.
After me.
We tend to cave to whatever they want because we would rather do that than deal with an angry woman. And they know it.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you. Excellent control there. Splendid.
Perfect score.
Very good. Points to Hufflepuff.
Yeah,
But
2
there's
items and
certainly
returns
no
with a full
sport in
shopping cart.
playing
You're not
without some
kidding.
friendly competition.
Also,
Miss Onai,
they're like
would you care to give our new
95%
student
done
a
getting
bit
ready,
of a
but it
challenge?
still takes them a half hour.
You'll be the Blues just as before, and Miss
And the one that
Onai,
drives
you
me
are
absolutely
playing
nuts,
red.
and
Clear?
I've gotten
Yes,
into
sir.
arguments about it, is, hey, we need to be there at this time, not leaving at that time. Like sometimes women seem to think that you can just magically, the time stops when you're in a car and traveling. All right, let's see if we can't knock this bitch's ball out of the court.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
That's it.
Watch this. There we go.
Oh, come on.
Quite impressive. Here we
Oh,
go.
you son of a bitch. All right, I've got to knock her ball out of the court.
Accio.
You are not making this easy for me, are you?
Shoo. Ah, good win.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Go on,
Enough
Natty.
Chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Yeah, hurry up and give me control so I can cast the damn spell. And
Accio.
Very good.
us see this. There we go.
Not good enough. And hold it. Hold. Summon now!
Well done.
Come on, woman.
Here we go.
If you knock mine out, I will hurt you. Hey, not bad.
Yes.
And
Accio.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
yeah, right on the edge. That thing was about ready to fall off. Twitch terms of service?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Did I read the whole thing? Probably not. Like anybody else, I just kind of scroll through and click I accept. Most of the people don't read any of the TOSs of anything they partake in, especially on computers. It's because if they would just make it sound somewhat interesting and not put so much legalese in there,
Good game,
then
my
maybe
friend.
we would read
I
the whole
must
thing.
admit,
Or
I
maybe
think I
like
underestimated
filter
you.
it down into some
Took
like
me
cliff
weeks
notes, like,
to
hey,
become
you
proficient
can
with
do
Accio.
this, you can't do
Took
this.
weeks for me
Like
to get
make it
anything
clear.
Right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to
I know
teach
that there's
divination
some
here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda
people that
and were
are
halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
too easy, he says. Oh, you mean the game or reading the terms of service?
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
Is the Accio thing, yeah.
And with you.
Get about halfway
think
through that
Professor Ronald wants to
yellow
talk to you.
pad and
Better not keep him
you'll
waiting.
hit the 50
Until next
perfectly.
time.
You just got to make sure you navigate
course,
around all
you
the
can use Accio on humans. If
all the
you're so-
obstacles.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor. Though I
I
sense
think the
that
last
she is a
stream you were
bit
part of, you did
distracted of
mention
late.
a story.
Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Yeah, it sounds about right for any Hogwarts professor.
Revelio.
Alright. Moving on.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
I mean, it's basically just a concept of, are you good academically or are you good practically? And when it comes to magic, and that's a big sticking point with the fan fiction community.
Revelio.
everybody is firmly of the opinion that Harry Potter is a natural when it comes to the practical. Just kind of gets it.
Lumos.
It doesn't necessarily do so well when it comes to the theoretical. So he's great with his wand work, horrible at his homework. Carrying on, come to me, little moth. I see you. Trying to power level the hell out of this character by getting as many of those damn pages as I can before I have to do anything actually combat. Gimme. Level 3. Alright. There was some gear that I picked up. Yes. I mean, yeah, they're dueling gloves. That'll work. Anything is... Oh, yes. Well, we'll do that, but we're not going to see the glasses. Any hats? No. Any new outfits? No. Cloaks or robes? No. I haven't unlocked wand handles or anything like that yet. So, onward to our Defense Against the Dark Arts class.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Those are creepy. I mean, I would expect it outside of the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, but those are still fucking creepy.
Is that all you've got?
Typical Slytherin and Gryffindor.
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle.
She's not wrong.
Let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Run away from the evil red dot.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
A training dummy, perhaps. Easy, Gaunt.
Let us begin with the basic cast.
Yeah. It's gonna block it. A shield.
See how the dummy deflected your
Da-da-da.
cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
Good. Well done.
Levioso.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now,
I'm gonna wipe the floor with this
fair
kid.
duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Just Levioso, huh? Alright, take all the fun out of it, why don't you?
Leviosa, good form.
I know.
Your first duel.
Come on,
Let's
come
just
on.
say I'm a quick learner. Leviosa.
Don't hold my students for this adept.
Ah! How the floor taste?
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
Never anger a badger.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Hey,
Thank
hard
you,
working.
Professor
What do you want?
Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood,
Looking
Professor.
forward to it.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Yeah, that right there was proof positive. She knew
Right.
exactly
That's
what's going
enough
on.
Spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
Alright, tell
I
me about the
enjoyed
dueling
that.
club.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Nice.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent.
That's pretty much
You
what
are
I
Miss
would have told him
Rice-Valley.
too.
If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
Oh,
you're
good
going
grief.
to need
You
to
have
break
you
the
have put
rules
a
now and then.
bit of
Whether
a
it's
story
joining
on
a
there.
secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library. You just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Oof. Yeah, a badly healed break. Yeah, the only option is to go in and actually re-break it, unfortunately. It sucks. Like, it really sucks.
Revelio.
But in order for the bone to heal properly, sometimes they do need to re-break it. See, a lot of people think that doctors and whatnot are in the business of healing. Well, technically yes, but in reality no. They're in the business of precise damage in order to activate the body's own healing response.
Revelio.
Their job is to make it a possibility for the body to heal itself. Five times that? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Lumos. Levioso.
page. Ah, fun stuff. Okay. Where is the next quest? Not the side quest now available. Great. What the? No, I didn't want to go there. I needed to go back out. Cuts. Transitions. Okay, 5 times. That's a hell of a thing. I think I've had for my hand, for my foot. I think I've only had a cast twice in my life.
Accio!
I should like to retire to a small hamlet when I'm older.
Yeah. Quests. Crossed wands. Let's go teach these kids why they shouldn't mess with me. Alright, get this stuff off so it stops telling me I got new shit there. Alright, done? Done? We good? Alright.
One just like Rockborough.
And lead me to crossed wands. There are some people that need to find the business end of my wand. It's always I think it's always the first long-term side quest I always accomplish. Because I just like the concept of wand combat that much. Of course, as a proper RPG player, my whole business is combat. I don't worry about actual role-playing unless I'm, like, actually playing D&D or something.
Revelio.
Ooh, pretty.
Accio.
There we go. Big whale. Oh, let's watch.
Oh, not again!
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim.
Revelio.
Fancy a mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lap. Not for the meek.
Please, Peeves, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp. Sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed. To draw up a contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swim! Whee!
I'll get you for this.
Ah, Peeves is an absolute agent of chaos, and I am here for it.
I shan't tell. Certainly suits you.
Revelio.
Hear the dinging. I don't know where it is, but I can hear it. There we go. Trust me, if anybody ever has stories that they are willing to tell, normal is usually the last thing that they are. Oh, I like this hallway. Eddie Cleaver.
May we talk about this? Let us keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm true sorry. I didn't mean...
I do love seeing those two running around the castle. Enter. I've been eaten by a frog. I have a wand handle now.
Revelio. Oh.
Yeah, lead the way.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just...
Leviosa! Revelio! Accio!
Really? Damn. Just this side of leveling up. Yeah, you can let me fight.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
Yeah, I wiped the floor
I
of them.
seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Very much so.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
I'll definitely be
Get me in the ring.
Dueling alone.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
A Gryffindor and a Ravenclaw versus a Hufflepuff and a Slytherin. Well, at least we've got full representation going on. Oh, carry on then.
Confringo!
Leviosa! Accio!
Give 'em what for!
Leviosa!
Dindo!
Expulso!
Accio! Oh, there goes my way.
Expulso!
Leviosa!
Is that all you've got?
Accio!
Confringo!
I could never duel like that.
I completely forgot about protecting myself.
Nice
Shit.
work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
I was dueling like a
There's
damn
strong
Gryffindor.
competition ahead, but keep this up, and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Level 5.
I feel sorry for your next opponent.
Just wait till I've grown a bit, then we'll see how well you do.
Davies. I know there's a Davies in the Harry Potter stories. Roger? Something like that? Okay, let's bring up the quest. Let's find Professor Weasley. There we go. Transfiguration Courtyard. I knew it was around there somewhere. The giant whale bones. Moving on. Oh, yeah. Okay. Begin. I want to go to Hogsmeade.
Professor? I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh,
Excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are.
As I try and lie to my professor one more
Trust your
time.
first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard,
Deftly
I've asked your
avoiding the
professors to help
question.
hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Level me up.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Let's roll.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I don't mind Sebastian, but I've played, like I said, I've played through this before, and I've watched other people play it. Sebastian's decision-making process is a little broken.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Time for a beer.
Revelio.
Come on. Reveal it. There we go. Partial transfiguration. A rat into a teacup. Yeah, about 100 years before Ron does it. That's a chest. There's a little bit of money. Almost kind of a shame that you don't have any classes with her. I'd like to see that room full of students. Alright, where's the psychotic little girl that yells about the Daedalian keys?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Yeah, just get it done. Professor Ronan's assignment. Collect the flying page near the broken statue, and the flying page in the Defense Against the Dark Arts.
This is the right area. Got it.
Tower.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
There we go. Done and done.
I
Speak.
trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your
Okay.
magic.
Oh, right. Now we're starting to get into some of the more complicated shits. F. Space. Space. Run, run, run from the red dot. Repair.
That's it. Very good.
All right, time
If
to
you
turn
would
into
like
Bob
to
the Builder.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
Revelio.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too.
Cool. Does this mean I'm done with you? Cool. Now, moving on. What? Oh, right. One handle. Except I need my own one to do it. Quests. Legendary gloves. Nice. Oh, shit. Spectacles. And gloves. Oh god, no, I'm not going through all that nonsense. Moving on. Okay, where am I going? Oop, nope, back this way. Time to go to Hogsmeade!
Revelio.
Alright.
Accio.
That there. And then
Revelio.
the fat man. Gregory the Smarmy. Level 6. More hit points.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Run. And run in, run in, run in, run in.
Revelio.
I'd say it's on the other side of this door here. Ah. Yes. A wooden cat.
My parents thought I was going to be a squid.
Accio.
No.
Revelio.
But it turns out I have a knack for switching spells.
Move down. Lots of pages to be found here.
I wish they were
3 sister bells.
charms is the only
And chest. Good stuff.
Accio.
No. I need.
Revelio.
Ah, no. This page is upstairs,
Hello, looking for me?
I think. There we go. Goblin artifact. And then we have these two down here. Broken broom. And a flattened suit of armor. Sir Scragglethorpe, the Heedless, challenging a mountain troll to a game of musical chairs. There are dumber things in the world, but not many.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Well, carry on then. Let's a fucking go.
I was glad Professor
Revelio.
Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Oh, good grief. I cannot wait until I get a damn broom.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though
mean,
I
there's-
suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
I suppose runes could be pretty boring, just like studying any other
Hogsmeade
language.
is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Give me the moonstone.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest.
Levioso!
Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Pretty critters. When I get one, I would definitely name one Horse Feathers.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
I still like my idea of Horse Feathers.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous.
Bull.
I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Yeah, you have to admit that calling the Forbidden Forest forbidden only makes kids want to go to it.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
Like, I'm going to sit here and just tear apart Rowling's work for a second. Because she acknowledges it in year 5 when Umbridge banning the Quibbler. Hermione looks right at Harry and says that it's the one thing she could have done to guarantee that everybody read it. However, in the first year, Dumbledore sits in the frickin' Great Hall. First thing he tells people is the Forbidden Forest is off limits, and so is the 3rd floor corridor on the right-hand side. Are you kidding me? If you could have done anything to ensure that all the kids were going to try and figure out what was out there, mentioning it like that and calling it off limits was the way to do it. Sorry, mild rant. I read way too many fan fictions, and everybody rips them apart for
How
that
are you
one.
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home.
Revelio.
Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise.
Afraid of a demiguise.
Fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state.
Yay, resources.
Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Unicorns, centaurs, trolls. They never mention anything about the spiders, though. Oh, wait. This area has been declared dangerous by the Ministry of Magic. Yeah. No one cares.
Revelio.
Hogsmeade.
Accio.
More hit points, and I'm gonna need them.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
I bloody well intend to. Oh, jeez. Yes, yes. Let's start with my spellcrafts.
An inquiring mind.
Revelio.
Interact.
Accio. Revelio.
There it is. Enchanted staircase. So talk, Mr. Brown.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
Yes, let's.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Grab it. Grab it.
If you're interested,
Now, definitely
feel free
going
to
to
take a
go
look
with...
around at the rest of my inventory.
3 medium pots. A double large pot. And I know it's around here somewhere. 5 small pots. Those are the goal. Chopping station, definitely. Dung composter, absolutely. Hopping pot, without a question. And the material refiner. Free shit. Those 4. But for now, we're done. Now, without any further ado, the wand. Absolutely need to get that wand customized.
Merlin's blooming feet, not again.
Yes.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
You really have to wonder if the concept
Well, go
of
ahead, swish.
randomly fizzling
How odd. Once
it just
more,
is
come on,
actually part of the
really
process,
swish
or
it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you.
does anybody else like make it? Does it look to anybody else like he has a lollipop sticking off of his glasses the way he keeps his wand like that?
Dragon heartstring.
The base just looks like one of those peppermint mints.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
And as I've mentioned before, I did the whole Pottermore thing.
Yes.
That's how I ended up with
you might be the
Hufflepuff
one.
right out the gate. And
Here.
this
Take it.
is my wand. Twelve and a half inches, maple with phoenix feather. Yes.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Oh, nothing like the sense of satisfaction. I love they linked these two
Now,
things together,
how did
Pottermore
that
in this
feel?
game.
Good. Different. I sensed
Oh.
a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course.
Yeah, I am.
And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. and the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Now I'm ready to take on that troll. And no, I will not apologize for any spoilers. Alright. Alright. Hey, my dude.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then?
No, the other
Me?
5th year.
Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Yeah, let's start with that.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Okay. What do I have to sell? Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Sell that. Ooh. Okay. Trophy, cool. Mallowsweet. Fluxweed. And that'll be it. Moving on. And now Pippin.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio.
Wait a minute. Aha.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not
kind
be
of
as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
I really need to sell some shit. Grab some loot and sell
What can
some
I do
shit.
for you today?
Give me the free shit.
Feel free to take a look
Okay,
at the rest
focus,
of my
Thunder
inventory.
Brew, Invisibility,
Or
Maxima.
come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, it's been fun.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Yes. There was a piece of gear. A cloak, if I'm not mistaken. Aha. A luxurious coat. Increased offense. Let's see if we can't make it look a little better. Well, shit. That's not too bad. I like the effect the Dark Arts robe has. I really do. I'm not trying to go for Dark Wizard. Oh yeah, I got the download, so the Azkaban appearances on everything. Screw it. Let's do the Merlin cloak. Let's see what I can change this to. Legendary, Dark Arts, Hogwarts Regalia, and Charms Professor. Nope. No. Appearance. Dark Arts. Carmine Lightning Bolt Scarf. Not bad, but no. You. Dark Arts Ensemble. Lilac. Let's go with the Prefect Vest. I don't have any headwear. Oh, wait. Yep, one handles. It'll do for now. All right.
Revelio. Accio.
Damn. Missed. Mirror bitch.
Revelio.
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do
There's the chest. Give the shit. There it is. Nope. On this way. Up the steps.
Revelio.
Hogshead Docks and inside. The actual Hog's Head. All right. That will do.
Revelio.
All right. Where?
I don't think anyone in the day in their life.
Yes. I think there is one in here, isn't there? I think something just glitched. Oh. Alright. A few more.
Revelio.
And we'll go level 8 before we take on the troll. There we go.
Accio. Revelio.
Pages and pages and pages.
Accio.
I am here for it. Give me all the good shit.
Revelio. Accio.
Nope.
Revelio.
There we go. Alright. Let's light the candle on this cake. Alright. Give it all a minute to load in. If that store over there is anything to go by. And I know it's Scriven Shafts.
Revelio.
Scriven Shaft cats. Good kitties. And can't forget about the black one. Black cats get such a bad rap. They don't deserve it. They're just kitties. They just want... They just want attention and pets and ear scritches just like any other cat.
Revelio.
Not a day goes by I don't see
Revelio.
Yes, I am absolutely looting everything I can to give myself as much advantage as I can possibly get before I take on that troll. Now, you have more offense, which is what I'm worrying about right now. Once again, we'll go with the Merlin look. Now you... Oh, that one's actually locked. So we'll go with this. And since I can't see it, I don't care. Anything else? Sweetness. Appearances unlocked. Good. Now loading and loading and loading and loading.
Revelio.
Oh shit. Wrong one.
Accio.
Come on, come around the side. There you are. Good page. Haha! Level 9. More hit points. What are my hit points up to now? 380. Nice. Yeah, wait a minute. That should mean I can wear... Yep. Alright. Time for trolls.
Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Crash a boom. Oh, I definitely want to know that spell.
Away from the building! Away from the village!
Bring it, bitch. Control. Oh, right. That button. Oh, that's what I really am gonna hate. Okay, keep my pinky down there.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! You have to wear him down!
Oh, that didn't work.
Stupid one.
Okay, yep. Time to start throwing some shit.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
Listen, I like it. Do more.
Protego.
Look, he's faltering.
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he's
Ow.
that way.
There. Push him. Ouch.
Protego. Stupid one.
I would very much like to get out of this corner here. And that's got to be the most obnoxious button to push for final big finisher. My finger does not like to go down to the X button.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
All right,
I'd say
I'm
help
standing
is a
and
bit of
talking
an
after fighting a
understatement.
troll, lady.
Nerve like that? The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Beats the crap out of some of the stuff Harry was accused or rumored of doing.
Reparo.
Hello there. A moment if you would.
I will see what he wants.
Revelio. Accio.
Oh, no. No, you. You're mine. Oh, Dirk Hall.
Reparo. Good as new. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Accio.
Wrong one.
Reparo.
I mean, Dan, if you're willing to share a story, I'm not against hearing a good story. As I set Hogwarts or Hogsmeade back to something resembling normal.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
And I think that's it. Pet the kitty. The cat gives no shits that there was just a troll rampaging through here. I want to keep that cat. That cat has big brass balls if he doesn't give a shit about a troll.
We were just talking about you.
Excuse me? I'll just have a spot of tea. Thank you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful.
Yeah, if you say so, dude.
Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Sure.
Thank
Thanks.
you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Yeah, I'm only ever going to use your store to drop
Plenty for your
off my
perusal
crap.
today. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm not going to equip. Yeah. Yeah, leave my shit alone. Like some of this stuff, don't get me wrong, looks nice. But good grief, no.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade.
Yeah, sure, Dan.
We,
Get-
and you in
let's
particular,
let's
have
leave it a
earned at least
choice.
one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items, should you be inclined. You're most
Rebellion.
welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Yeah, I won't be back in your shop until I know the disillusionment charm, so I can get into that chest. Other than that, all you're good for is a drop-off point, so I can sell my shit.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch.
My Serona.
Good one to know.
I need to stop singing. Screw it. Never! You can't stop me.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Yeah, just walk straight forward so that the two of them can see you.
Did
That's
he see us?
brilliant.
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is
Okay,
working
Dan,
with
3 stories you
Rookwood.
got.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
Okay, always.
Let's get inside the
I'm
Three
always up to hear a
Broomsticks.
good Karen tale.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well.
That goblin is too kind for his own good, and I like Serona. She's a
Now,
badass.
What can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
Friendly, yet badass.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
Those two.
How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want to
Yeah, I only took down a
Perhaps
troll
you
for it.
didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
You
Can't
gotta
be honest.
appreciate
The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be.
the fact not even
Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
a flinch.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse
However,
than
it
any
has to
troll
be
you might
said that
encounter.
that really does kind of track for
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood.
the villagers standing up. Like
promise to tell you
nobody is
everything.
willing to let anything happen to their favorite watering hole.
Best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Whenever you're ready.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
M to accept. Hogwarts, of course. You in the Hufflepuff common room. Just, you know, underneath the Great Hall, or close enough. Right next to the kitchens. You know, it really has to be said. I love the aesthetic of the Hufflepuff common room. It just makes you feel warm. It just looks so cozy. Of course, that could be the fact that it kind of looks like a hobbit hole. I received outpost. Okay. See me once I've just come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts. See, that's the thing. I don't remember finding a locket at Gringotts. I remember finding that vial and the pensive, but I don't remember a locket. Maybe I'm insane, but I don't think so.
Revelio.
There we go. Look at that. And there you go. Tickle the pear. How's that for tickle?
Revelio.
All right. Let's go. Huh, this is the right way. The Great Staircase of Hogwarts. I don't know if they could have gotten away with the swinging staircases we remember from the first movie, but I do kind of like this. I really would have loved to have seen something resembling what was written about in the books. Like a staircase that went somewhere different on a Friday.
Revelio.
Can I reveal that? Okay. Well, regardless, Slytherins, I know where your house common room door is. It's right here. I just don't know the password. Because, you know, I'm a badger, not a snake.
Revelio.
Or experience. Run, run, run. And go. Come on. Gotta love how big this fucking castle is. My second time playing through the game, and I still just love the scale of the place. You cannot beat this. I haven't even really officially began to explore the world yet. I mean, while you're here, the castle just seems so enormous. But then, oh my god, then you start exploring the world itself, get your broom so you can actually fly around, and Hogwarts just seems so small.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry!
I have no idea what the hell he did either.
Revelio.
It'd be interesting to find out, but good grief. Yep. Anything else? Nope. Alright. On up into Professor Fig's office. Anything up here worth grabbing? Oh. Now I see the chest. One moment, Professor Fig. Just gonna take your shit. Hey, Wiggenweld. Alright.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Yeah, they were easy.
Silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
Yeah,
The trolls
the
were
conversation is going to
Ranrock's distraction
take
so that
way
Rookwood
longer
could
if you
get to
repeat
me.
everything I
And he
say,
would
Professor.
Had Serona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Hey, bring them on. I'd rather a straight-up fight.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
The restricted section.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
And you expect
I'd
the
like you
Hufflepuff
work
to back
with
down?
Professor Hecat a
Hell
bit
no.
Before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps
This
we
is
are only
Hogwarts.
after a
The
book,
dangers can be plenty
but we should be
the
prepared
library
for
can be plenty
anything.
dangerous.
Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Definitely want more spells. Run. Good thing I know where I'm going. And quick 180. And I run so far away. No. I would apologize for my singing, but I'm going to do it when I'm bored.
Spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments.
I just want to know more
As
spells.
such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell. Handy for
Fire!
lighting torches.
Burn!
the
Burn!
and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Nope, I'm gonna burn the whole damn
Sounds
forest to the ground.
Versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know.
Yeah, sure, I'll do a
When
milk
you're
run.
finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Crossed ones.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me
Hello,
with my
I'll take
studies.
your
You're right.
little
Don't
side
you know
quest.
who I am? Zenobia Noak.
Sorry to hear that.
Sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here.
That's
I
kind of
wanted to
rude.
make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I
Yeah,
tried
I'm
to
playing
tell
it nice.
everyone.
She's a kid. What do you
People can be
want?
so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Yeah, sure.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say.
I mean, picking on a little
Anyway.
girl. Come on.
I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented 5th year to help me.
Subtle.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones,
Sweet
do
Jesus,
come
there
and see me
Dan's
again.
got his
I'll be
story
back
out.
to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Alright. We are gonna change this up. Because for some reason I just know. Yeah, no. This. Crossed ones. Actually. Pretty sure. No. No. Okay, fuck it. Transfiguration Courtyard. Outside of shopping in the mall. That's alright, I'm trying to read Dan's little story here. He said he'd share one.
I'd better keep an eye
And
on
yes,
high
I do
places
know what a
around the school
Tesco
for
is. Just because
Zenobie's
there's none in
gobstones.
America, I do know that what they are. Ah, there it is.
Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Alright. Oh, right. I needed to go in here. Holy crap, man. I mean, Dan, you had a hell of an experience. But, I mean, what do you expect from a Karen? You have mildly inconvenienced me, so I must sit here and yell and screech or make your life miserable because I have nothing better to do with my life. Pretty much Karen. And accusing you of stealing. Yeah, that's about par for the course. Alright. Oh,
Ready for another round?
hell yeah.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know.
Use the training
Hello,
dummy.
Lucan.
I know.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
Hang on.
Actually, I might come
I
back
need.
later.
I think
Suit
I need
yourself.
to
I'll be
change
around
up
when you're
my
ready.
spell lineup. Oh, right. I don't have any offensive spells other than these two. And those aren't even really offensive spells. Alright, carry on.
Hello, Lucan. I'm ready for practice.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
Yes, I am.
That would be wonderful.
I want
Be sure to
Incendio
cast
from the
all
teacher.
spells before the dummy lands.
More fire
If you need to
spells.
stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Alright.
That's it.
Next.
Levioso.
Excellent form.
Come on.
Levioso. Accio.
There we go.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
I had to get through that one. Now, let's
Hello,
actually
Lucan.
duel.
Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great
It's
match lined
time
up.
to duel.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Nope.
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's
I'm
get
riding
to it.
solo. I'm riding solo.
Ready to get thrashed?
Are you?
Apologies in
See,
advance.
everybody's represented except Hufflepuff, and now I'm on the other side. Cool. So all. All right.
Accio. Levioso. Protego.
Levioso.
Stupefy. Come on. Accio.
You're better than that.
Stupefy.
Okay. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Okay. Forgot where my fingers were for a second.
Protego. Stupefy. There goes my way. Reparo. Levioso.
Like a winner.
Accio.
That's all you've got?
Revelio.
Levioso.
Ah. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Eat it, eat it, eat it.
Levioso. Protego. Stupefy.
There we go.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning.
Yeah, that's how you deal with
Or
it,
at
Karen.
least
You just
surviving
don't
the next
care about
round.
what they tell you
I'll
or
let you
say
know
or
when we're
scream,
ready.
and then you just
See
carry
you
on
then.
about your day because nothing makes it Karen
next round is for
more
all the gobstones,
furious
so to speak.
than complete indifference.
Assignment's all finished.
You could have gone a bit easier on me.
Nope, not a chance in hell.
Seems I'm out of the tournament thanks to you.
Not my fault you suck.
Perhaps I should stick to potions.
You know what? You at least have room for improvement. At least you're not a complete and total bitch like the other two.
Revelio.
Yay, the covered bridge. Oh, now I need to... Oh, wait. I'm just gonna fast travel. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Karens only have power if you let them have power. If you treat them like everything they say, anything they do means nothing to you, not only will it infuriate them,
I trust
but you've
Mr.
taken
Brattleby
all
was
their
able to
power.
accommodate you, and that you found.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it.
It's incredible.
Then you
And it's
should be ready
hilarious to
Should
watch
be,
them just have a
Professor.
complete and total
Yes.
meltdown.
I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Yep, come on, I want that fire spell.
And keep your wand steady.
Fire!
Good work. Set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Fire. Fire.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Ah, yes. Accio, then Incendio, then blast the shit out of it. Professor Fig's classroom. Moving on. Run in, run in, and run in, run in, and run in, run in. Oh, this way. Sprint, bitch! Oop. Run like the wind! Open the door. Open the door. Nah. Don't kill the dogs. Dogs really can't do much to you.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Yes.
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
No!
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office. 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Why is it those hats just remind me of the robes from of the Delacour girls from the 4th movie? Professor, are you having French girls come over to your class? bad. Bad professor.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
I mean, yeah, if the dog gets a hold of you, and you happen to swing your arm around to dislodge the small beast, and it just happens to fly across the room into a wall, you can't be held responsible.
Sebastian, there you are. I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack.
I mean, I keep
and saw
telling
what
people,
happened with Rookwood and
small
Hartland.
dogs are one thing.
Not many students have.
I'm
Victor
prepared to
Rookwood's
kill
attention.
a large dog if it
What was that
attacks
all
me.
about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Yeah,
Thank you.
You don't even understand what the hell was going
You
on.
mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Yep. Chihuahuas are notorious cowards. So, yeah, I completely believe your cat would beat them up.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner. So don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light. Just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually
I mean,
be
I
able
call
to
him a
turn
standard
invisible?
issue cat.
Something like that.
He's,
It's not as foolproof as a
I think the
cloak,
official
but those are
breed is
expensive.
technically
And
American
spells-
Shorthair.
Spells are free. Give it a try.
All right. Disillusionment.
We must remain unseen.
Distraction. You see nothing.
No high marks in the
Shit!
for you. Move along.
Fuck you. Oh, I am going to hate trying to sneak up through the teachers' corridors. I'm a traditional RPG player. When stealth is optional, I grab they grab the rocket propulsion grenade.
Levioso. Protego. Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Better not be a student in here. It's after.
Damn.
Shit. Told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I hit the wrong button.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do.
Stealth
I'll
up.
create a
Stealth
distraction
mode.
to draw her
No.
away.
Stealth optional.
You focus on
Rocket
getting the key.
launcher.
I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
I have Incendio and I want to use it.
You distract. I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in.
I mean,
always
I
keep
could
my
cause a
word.
distraction. I did just learn a fire spell. Yeah. Come on, damn you. What the? Easy, easy there, mouse. Calm yourself.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okay.
The key. Here it is.
I do hope Peeves isn't up to his ridiculous antics again.
Peeves is always up to antics.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Loot.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Revelio.
Is that a chest? Huh, I guess not. Sneaky, sneaky. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Revelio.
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking back.
Revelio.
Well, that's creepy. Yeah, it looks like something that belongs in a haunted house.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts.
Enchanted books.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I
Revelio.
can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
Yeah.
You're being awfully cryptic.
I'll know when I see it. The biggest lie of basically saying, I don't know what it is.
Levioso!
Revelio.
Ah, jeez. Now I gotta change my spell again.
Reparo.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't you...
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Draconic Longcoat. You know what? I think it's time to start sorting out some of my gear. I've got plenty of it. Oh. Nah. I like the saber. Okay, you. Well, yes. But also, no. 1995 done. It's actually not bad at all. Now, if you excuse me for a quick second, I will return. Have returned. Now, into the last stretch. Means I gotta cut this stream at 4, and then a 12-hour shift at work. God have mercy on my soul.
Revelio.
Who the hell lit the candles down here? I legitimately want to know.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
Poof.
Revelio.
Oh, yeah, sure. Upgrade when I can. Oh, wow. Especially when it's that big a move. But we will put on Dueling Gloves appearance. Oh, wait a minute. I saw one more. Oh, that piece of crap. Never mind. Moving on.
Where might this lead?
Next! Secrets under the castle.
Revelio. Not surprising. Guards at the ready. Incendio.
That's how you do it. Whoa, that's... Holy shit. I need more healing potions.
Revelio.
A cool room, though.
Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Aha. Yes. I will put them on. I don't think I have anything on at the moment. Ah, yes I do. But nothing this... Yeah, that's not staying. Gotta love the ability to turn your stuff invisible.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Loot.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Yeah. Ooh. New upgraded loot. So I'm not gonna let that shit stand on my head, but yeah, no. No hat. Maybe the leather one once I get it, but not that hat.
Incendio.
Damn.
Leviosa. Protego. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Come on. That wasn't what was supposed to happen.
Protego. Stupefy.
Hey.
Stupefy. It is a book after all. Revelio.
There wasn't anything else in there for me, was there? Nope, no more loot. spooky book. Nah, not particularly. I mean, as far as as far as I care, a cat is a cat is a cat. The individual breeds don't really make much difference to me. It's not like the difference between dog breeds. Like, you could not expect a bulldog to do the same job as a pit bull. Just like you couldn't expect a pug to do the same job as a German Shepherd. Cats, on the other hand, it really is not much difference at all, other than long hair, short hair. Or no hair in the case of that one breed. Yep, she's important.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone
I guess I
about
missed
what
him.
we've discussed here today.
I know it's late, you're not going to hear this, but see you next stream, Dan. And now I'm back to talk to myself, basically.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Sebastian's uncle's an asshole. Not necessarily a wrong asshole, but an asshole.
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
The old librarian. All right, let's get the butterfly.
Revelio.
Ooh. Chest. Ah, damn it.
Lumos. Accio. Lumos.
Aye, 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 I'm your little butterfly. Oh, God. Yes, I grew up in that time frame. Frickin' Dance Dance Revolution and all that shit. Ugh. It's like a whole generation of music that existed solely for the purpose of being put onto the Dance Dance Revolution soundtrack. And that's the one thing that makes the most sense in the library is all those rugs. To try and minimize noise.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
Revelio.
I kind of love how this nonsense works. Like, I know it's late at night and I'm out after curfew, but since it's not in the middle of the mission, the librarian doesn't care. Or actually, it looks like it's early morning. Return to Professor Fig's classroom. This way? Nope, that way. Yep, we'll go report into Professor Fig, and then I think that might do her for this stream. I don't want to spend too much time with just the 2 viewers. I am trying my damnedest to get to affiliate. And I think the hardest part of it is not necessarily getting to 50 followers. That followers, I guess, will come in time. It's getting people to repeatedly watch in a sufficient number to get my hours up. Since they average the number of hours I stream in the last 30 days versus the average number of people watching that stream during those 30 days. So while I am glad to have certain times when I spiked up to 5 viewers like I did, these times of sitting here at 2 viewers really brings down my average. Tomes and Tribulations.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. Now I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally
Subtle
well.
foreshadowing.
I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Well, as mentioned, now that I've talked to Fig, I think that might do her as far as... Ooh, legendary cape. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Ah, armored attire. No, thank you. Yes, thank you. However, cape. Yeah, very debonair. There. No, I really hate. Yeah, I absolutely hate this. The high sock thing with the knee length pantaloons or whatever the heck. Like, even the boots are a much better option. I'm a prisoner. No. We'll go with this in the boots. Nice and poofy or whatever. Regardless, we will save the game. Brand new slot. It has been fun. Ugh, pardon my yawn. It has been fun riding with y'all for a while. I shall be back at this tomorrow. I enjoyed talking to Daniel. And for those that decided to follow me along, and for those that are going to be seeing this on YouTube eventually, I thank you for stopping by. Please remember, on those on YouTube, that I stream these live. I will be streaming this game live on Saturdays and Sundays, and I still do the Halo games on Friday and Monday. I hope to set up a Patreon eventually so that I can offer an early peek at some of my other videos before I release them on YouTube. But that is still a time to come, and I have to get on my day, as I'm sure others do. Not that I'm talking to anybody right now, but I'm just starting out. Either way, y'all have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.